Denied.
Run.
Bruh.
I believe I can fly.
Over. No, 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 no.
Monster kill. First blood. Killing spree.
Really, nigga?
Ginagawa mo.
Disgusting creatures, get out of my sight.
Thank you very much.
Oh no!
And his name is John C.
Hey, what happened?
Later. 20 minutes later. 3 weeks later. Many months later. A little longer than a few minutes later. Then, by sheer coincidence, the next morning, montage. Many tic-tacs later, flashback. The next evening, moments later, more moments later, 1 semester later, graduation day. 15 minutes later, several months later, thousands of tears later, 16 paranoia-filled days later, later that same evening. Tomorrow for sure. Eventually, day 2, day 3, day 4, 3,000 whoop-woos later. Soon after, many hours later, 75 years later, 4 to 6 weeks later, 1 minute 37 seconds later, 1 debt to society later, 1 pair of pants later, 12 o'clock midnight, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 1 eternity later, 3 days later, 12 seconds later, 3:28 a.m., 8:01 p.m. The next day, 10 seconds later, 346 minutes later. Meanwhile, at the KRUSTÄ KRAB, much later, opening extremely annoying shift later, 2 very boring minutes later, lot of boring math later, 1 week later, 1 long angry line later, 72 hours later, the following Thursday, 5 minutes later, 24 hours later, much later, much later, the next day, 2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later,
Much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
6 hours later,
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time card.